Okay, I'm back. Okay. For the wicked surround the righteous, so justice goes forth perverted. The Lord's answer, look among the nations and see. Wonder and be astounded, for I am doing a work in your days that you would not believe if told. For behold, I am raising up the Chaldeans, that bitter and hasty nation, who march through the breadth of the earth to seize dwellings not their own. They are dreaded and fearsome. Their justice and dignity go forth from themselves. Their horses are swifter than leopards, more fierce than the evening wolves. Their horsemen press proudly on. Their horsemen come from afar. They fly like an eagle swift to devour. They all come for violence, all their faces forward. They gather captives like sand. At kings they scoff. At rulers they laugh. They laugh at every fortress. For they pile up earth and take it. Then they sweep by like the wind and go on. Guilty men whose own might is their God. Their own strength, their money is their God. Habakkuk 2. Are you not from everlasting, O Lord, my dad, my Holy One? We shall not die. O Lord, you have ordained them as a judgment, and you, O Rock, have established them for reproof. You who are of a purer eyes than to see evil and cannot look at wrong, why do you idly look at traitors and remain silent when the wicked swallow up the woman more righteous than he? You make mankind like the fish of the sea, like crawling things that have no ruler. He brings all of them up with a hook. He drags them out with his nets. He gathers them in his dragnet, so he rejoices and is glad. Therefore he sacrifices to his net. He makes offerings to his dragnet, for by them he lives in luxury. This is what man does to the people. And his food is rich. Is he then to keep on emptying his net and mercilessly killing nations forever? Mercilessly killing people forever. I will take my stand at my watchpost and station myself on the tower and look out to see what he will say to me and what I will answer concerning my complaint. The righteous shall live by her faith. And my dad answered me, write the vision, make it plain on tablets so he may run who reads it. For still the vision awaits its appointed time. It hastens to the end. It will not lie. So the vision that my dad gave me awaits its appointed time. It hastens to the end. Like I could feel it coming. Like my vision is what it's going to be and nothing. And no one can stop it. And this is what he's saying, daughter, still the vision awaits its appointed time. It hastens to the end. It will not lie. If it seems slow, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay. Behold, his soul is puffed up. It is not upright within him. But the righteous shall live by, but you, righteous one, shall live by your faith in me. That's what it should be. You will live by your faith in me. Moreover, wine is a traitor. They drink wine. an arrogant man who is never at rest. His greed is as wide as Sheol. Like death, he has never enough. He gathers for himself all nations and collects as his own all peoples. Woe to the Chaldeans, those around me, and to the people in higher places, like the the music industry, the film industry, and they have money and power, the Chaldeans. Woe! Shall not all these take up their taunts against him who scoffing in riddles for him and say, woe to him who heaps up what is not his own. For how long? And loads himself with pledges. Will not your debtors suddenly arise, and those awake who will make you tremble? Hold on one second. I'm sorry. This is my dad's answer about the unrighteous people around me and those that are doing stupid things, like this generation of people who are very prideful and boisterous. They're always talking, okay? And the powerful men that have money who thought they were going to take this land over and keep me, my people, the poor people, enslaved by their witchcraft and their money and their power that only they hide behind their money. Okay? Doomed to the unrighteous. Wealth is deceitful. Greedy people are proud and restless, like death itself. They are never satisfied. That is why they conquer nation after nation for themselves. The conquered people will taunt their conquerors and show their scorn for them. Yes. The poor people will taunt their conquerors. Like these presidents and these people of power, they're gonna taunt the poor people. Are gonna be like, "No, look at you now, look at you now." That is gonna expose these men and women that have been like all the women who've been like putting up the Kardashians. He gonna expose. They're gonna be on the ground like nothing. They're gonna be brought to nothing. And everybody who, the Beyoncés, any woman who was like looked upon and praised and worshiped, they're going to see them on the ground. Like these women are going to lose their minds, lose their hair, lose their teeth, lose their husbands, their children. And that is going to expose. He's going to expose. When I tell you what he's going to do to these women's faces and their bodies because their mouths and their hearts were hardened. He's going to get every jealous person, man and woman, and anybody who's connected to them. Okay? Anybody who's connected to them, he is going to get. He's not playing. Okay, conquer the nations after nation for themselves. The conquered people will taunt their conquerors and show their scorn for them. They will say, you take what is yours. They will say, you take what is yours, but you are doomed. Now, how long will you go on getting rich by forcing your debtors to pay up? But before you know it, you that have conquered others will be in debt yourselves and be forced to pay interest. So you who have been in debt yourselves, but before you know it, you will have know it. You that have been have conquered others will be in debt yourselves and be forced to pay interest. So you will owe people. These men will owe and be forced to pay interest. Enemies will come and make you tremble. They will plunder you. Enemies will come and make you tremble. They will plunder you. They will plunder you. You have plundered the people of many nations, but now those who have survived will plunder you because of the murders you have committed and because of your violence against the people of the world and its cities. That's all the music moguls, all of the government people, those who hide behind these bums that you send out to kill people for money. This is Quincy. Every man who has paid people to kill him, those he thought that were on their side, they're gonna turn against them. These men who had their bodyguards, who were paying people to do this and do that. Okay. You are doomed. You have made your family rich with what you took by violence. So yeah, everybody, the Hiltons, everybody who their children were living it up on blood money of nations and nations and nations. The Elizabeth of England, her children, her husband, her sons and daughters. Woo! Check. It's over. It's over. It's over. No one will have royalty and from her bloodline. You are doomed. You have made your family rich with what you took by violence and have tried to make your own home safe from harm and danger. But your schemes have brought shame on your family. By destroying many nations, you have only brought ruin to yourself. Even the stone of the walls cry out against you, and the rafters echo the cry. You are doomed. You founded a city on crime and built it up by murder. The nations you conquered wore themselves out in useless labor. Like the people in Hollywood, they wore themselves out. Useless labor. I mean, they did way too much. They hurt these people that come out of Hollywood. They had nothing. And they worked and they worked and worked tirelessly for nothing. The nations you conquered wore themselves out in useless labor, and all they have built goes up in flames. They were slaves. Music and film industry. The Lord Almighty has done this. My dad has done this. But the earth will be as full of the knowledge of the Lord's glory of me as the seas are full of water. So the whole world knows me. I'm my dad's glory. And his glory is also his power. As the seas are full of water. You are doomed. These men are doomed. Your wives, listen, you are doomed. In your fury, you humiliated and disgraced your neighbors. You made them stagger as though they were drunk. You, in turn, will be covered with shame instead of honor. You yourselves will drink and stagger. The Lord will make you drink your own cup of punishment, and your honor will be turned to disgrace. You have cut down the forest of Lebanon. Now you will be cut down. Yeah, go to other countries, cutting down here, buying up here, building there, and you have people, Jacob's children, you're not paying them anything. You have the finest jewelry, and you're selling jewelry, fake diamonds to people, the poor people, which poor people are stupid to go be buying something that they can't afford anyway. Everything that is given to the people out here is just like second class, like it's like fourth class. And they think they got something great. Oh, I got the finest this and I got the finest that. But look where you live in. Look at the dirty food that they're feeding us. Like, these men don't care about you. They eat the delicacies of the sea and everything like that. But they think they were eating delicacy. They were eating dog food too. Because ain't nothing going to be right until nothing correct. Nothing is good until I'm revealed to the world, until my kingdom comes. So they were eating dirt too. Just to let you guys know. Okay. You in turn will be covered with shame instead of honor. You yourselves will drink and stagger. The Lord will make you drink your own cup of punishment, and your honor will be turned to disgrace. You have cut down the forest of Lebanon. Now you will be cut down. You killed its animals. Now animals will terrify you. A bird is going to terrify a man. This will happen because of the murderers you have committed. This will happen because of the murders you have committed, and because of your violence against the people of the world and its cities. What is the use of an idol? It is only something that a human being has made, and it tells you nothing but lies. What good does it do for its maker to trust it? A God, a small g, that can't even talk. You guys having these award shows still, like, oh, you played a part in a movie. You dress up in these clothes, and it's just like, I'm like, you guys really still, like, not listening? Okay, fine. Want to go to your award shows? That's fine. Ask that award to help you when the wrath of my dad comes. Because when the day that I'm revealed, that's the day. After they see and know that I am God, that's the day that award that you hang on to, that you thanking your parents and everybody for, you want to see how that works for you. And that's what it says in my Bible. It says, call out to the gods that you worship. Call out to those who hired you and said, you're getting this award and you're getting this award and you're getting... Call out to them and see if they help you. Because my angels know my name. They know who to call out to in my name. They know that love is my name. But you who still want to do concerts and do this and do that and party over here and party over there, party over here, over there, like, this is not my world, and I've come to send you the message and tell you, blow the horn, blow the horn, Ayana, blow the horn, love, let them know I'm coming, and when I come, it ain't gonna be a great day for them. Okay, so they're having their fun now. Woe to them. This is woe to them in Habakkuk 2. Woe. And the people that made the great escape from Hollywood, they know. They're sitting there like, fame ain't it. Acknowledgement ain't it. Them accolades, that they're laughing. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm just so thankful. Mom and Dad. This makes me feel noticed. It makes me feel like I did something for the people. I stopped world hunger. I have demolished climate change. This award here, I can do anything. Big dummy, sit down. If you're smart, you take that thing and go, vroom. You shouldn't have went to the award service anyway. You should have said, nah, I'll pass. I'm good. I ain't going. I don't even know them people. But for money, they show up. Stop showing up, people. You got a whole year to stop showing up. But these kids, this generation, these 20s and 30s and 40s, they still think they got it. They still want to be infamous, because that's what they're going to be, infamous, because of their stupidity. Okay, you killed the animals. Now animals will terrify you. This will happen because of the murders you have committed and because of your violence against the people of the world and the city. What's the use of an idol? It's only something that a human has made, and it tells you nothing but lies. What good does it do for its maker to trust it? A God that can't even talk. You're doomed. And this is specifically for Quincy Jones and his cronies, those in government power. You are doomed. You are doomed. You say to a piece of wood, wake up, or to a block of stone, get up. Can an idol reveal anything to you? It may be covered with silver and gold, but there is no life in it. That was the idols. The Lord is in his holy temple. Let everyone on earth be silent in his presence. He's in here. Let everyone be silent in my presence. Listen to this. Habakkuk's prayer. My prayer. It was my prayer. I'm all of the prophets. There's only one prophet. True prophet of God that hears from my Father. That's me. He gave me different names in the book, but it really should have been one name. This is a prayer of the prophet Habakkuk. O Lord, I have heard of what you have done, and I am filled with awe. Now do again in our times the great deeds you used to do. See? In our times, when we were together, the great deeds that you used to do. I was with him beginning to the end, and then back again. Be merciful even when you are angry, though. My dad is coming again from Edom. The holy God is coming from the hills of Paran. His splendor covers the heavens, and the earth is full of his praise. He comes with the brightness of lightning, like light flashes from his hand. There where his power is hidden. From his hand. There where his power is hidden. I'm his hand. I'm what he uses to get things done. There where his power is hidden. He sends diseases before him and commands death to follow him. When he stops, the earth shakes at his glance, the nations tremble. The eternal mountains are shattered. The everlasting hills sink down. the hills where he walked in ancient times. I saw the people of Cushan afraid, and the people of Midian tremble. Was it the rivers that made you angry, Lord? Was it the sea that made you furious? You rode upon the clouds. The storm's clouds was your chariot, as you brought victory to your daughter and her people. You got ready to use your bow, ready to shoot your arrows. Your lightning split open the earth. Then the mountains saw you. They trembled. Water poured down from the skies. The waters under the earth roared, and their waves rose high. I'm telling you, New Jersey, you guys got something coming. At the flash of your speeding arrows and the gleam of your shining spear, the sun and the moon stood still. You marched across the earth in anger and fury, you trampled the nations. You went out to save your people, to save your chosen king. You went out to save your daughter, to save your chosen queen and her king on earth. You struck down the leader of the wicked. He did. And completely destroyed his followers. So you guys want to follow man? Destroyed. Your arrows pierced through the commander of his army when it came like a storm to scatter. When it came like a storm to scatter me and to scatter my people, gloating like those who secretly oppress the poor. You trampled the sea with your horses, and the mighty waters foamed. I hear all this, and I trembled. My lips quiver with fear. My body goes limp, and my feet stumble beneath me. I will quietly wait for the time to come when God will punish those who attack me. And that's what I was getting. My dad was like, peace, be still. Yeah, be still. I got this all under control. Be quiet. Don't worry about nothing. Think of the good things that I have waiting for you. Make good plans for your people. Enjoy this year. And I do enjoy this year. Even though the fig trees have no fruit and no grapes grow on the vines, even though the olive crop fails and the fields produce no grain, even though the sheep all die and the cattle stalls are empty, I will still be joyful and glad because the Lord, my God, my dad, is my Savior. The sovereign Lord gives me strength. He makes me sure-footed as a deer and keeps me safe on the mountains. On my mountain. So I want to stop right there, guys. I got to go home and give this stuff to Richie so he can fill it out and I can get going. But I love you guys. And see, Habakkuk said, which was me. He makes me happy. His joy is my joy. He's like, oh, yeah, there's so much stuff I got planned for you. Like, you're going to be so happy. Like, and that's why I'm happy because I know this in my heart to be true. So when he starts telling me stuff, I get all like, oh, Dad. I get so happy. And I know that I'm going to see my baby soon. Like for real. And it's okay. And and I'm happy for everyone who has repented and accepted. Like, yeah, she's a queen. She's a queen. She's loved. And I love her for being, I thank God for her. Yeah. Because she knows that this land will not be purified without me coming home. Without me coming together with the one that I chose, my dad's servant, which is Michael. When we come together, Oh, this stuff, the waters here are going to be like blue and it's going to be so beautiful. And the food is just going to be, these men, they think that they were rich and they were eating the finest food. They were eating dog food. And probably poop from those people who served them because they were mean and nasty. They did things to us, and my dad did things to them. So it didn't defile us, whatever they put in my food. It didn't defile you guys because it came out the other end. And you're still healthy, and it's fine. But they gonna pay for it tenfold. So it is what it is. And just be happy that they got back everything that they put on me. Where does my help come from? My dad. Getting closer to my dad means getting close to me. And then my dad blesses whoever blesses me. Forever and ever. This Bible is going to be changed to she. The righteous one, the righteous is she. Her, me. The one who fears her dad and taught my children how to fear my dad. And he showed by his power that there is no excuse to do wrong by someone. He's not going to tolerate it. He kills people all day, every day because of me. Not because man killed me. What you going to do? But for what they did to me and the ones that I love. That's why everybody's getting those hands. And yes, I can say it because it's true. Because of me, people die. He ain't playing. But anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you in a little while. I think I'm going to make another video, but I'm not sure. Okay, love you guys. Bye.